Good evening, Train with Kelsey. Whatever time you are catching us and you are watching this replay, I'm proud of you for showing up, proud of you for being here. We've got a full body workout. It's the first one of our week 3, and we're doing a waterfall style. So many of you who are Train with Kelsey OGs at this point, you love the waterfall style. If you've never done a waterfall style, I really do think you're going to love it. So how the waterfall works is we start with a set of repetitions. The top rep is going to be at 16. Then we go to 14 reps with a different exercise. 12 reps, 10 reps, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, or 8, sorry, 8, 6, 4, 2. So we go in even numbers all the way down. So obviously the first move at 16 reps, it's going to be a lot easier than the bottom reps number at about 2. So again, I really do think you guys are going to like it. A great way to get some good work in a short amount of time. Let's go ahead and hit those watches. Let's hit play and let's get to working today. So starting with a jumping jack here. Again, I just want you to warm that heart rate up. If you need a modification, stepping out to the side. Good. Switch it to a butt kick for me. Nice. And then a high knee skip. So naturally, waterfalls are a little bit more cardio involved, just due to the pace of those exercises. Good. Let's go ahead and let's do a little bit of a windmill here. So as my left comes down, my right comes up and back at it. Switch. Good. Nice. Then from here, low lunge to the left, low lunge to the right. Stretch out those adductors. Good. Nice. And then from here, stance wide, come down, give me a pulse all the way back up. Good. And then all the way back up. Let's go ahead and pull the knee to the chest. And other side. Good. Now heel to butt, so opposite way. Low pull. Nice. Now upper body, shoulder rolls here. Good. And forwards. Good. Right arm big, circles backwards. And forwards. Good. Other side back. And forwards. Good. And then rolling around that neck, nice and gentle. Good. Right arm across the chest and twist in the left. Good. Now arms up over the head and side bends for us. Good. Go ahead and shake out those arms. Shake out the legs. Let's talk about getting started, okay? So first time through our waterfall, it's going to be a little bit slower. We'll pick up the pace as we go through the waterfalls again, okay? So our first one here is a kettlebell swing or a dumbbell swing. If you do not have a kettlebell, that's totally fine. You can just hold it by the butt of the dumbbell, all right? But our form is the same no matter what we're doing. So if you have the kettlebell, you're letting yourself get a good hip hinge in, pinching and squeezing those glutes all the way through. Again, I talk about triple extension, hip, knee, and ankle extension. So back and up, back and up. Again, whether it's a kettlebell or whether it's a dumbbell. Our second one then will be a front and a lateral raise. You're gonna need lighter weights for this, and you're gonna need two. We're counting to 14. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all the way up to 14. Okay, so it's 7 per each. So I just want you to know what's coming next, right? Again, we'll make sure that we pace ourselves through this. But as we're pacing ourselves through this, I want to make sure that you guys also are comfortable with what's coming next. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's get into that kettlebell or dumbbell swing. Whatever one is going to be best for you, it's going to be best for me. All right, let's go ahead and let's get into it. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A hip hinge swing. Nice. Good. If you're with me, there's 12, 14, 15, 16. Nice. Good, all the way up to 16 of them. Great job, guys. Light weights here then. Switching to it. Catch your breath. You're good. But a front and lateral raise. 7 of each. So you're going to want to count to 14 total. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. No swinging here. Each way, so 14 total. Nice job. Good. Go ahead and grab a drink for me then, team. We've got an ab move that's next. So I want everybody come down to our mat. And we've got what's called an in and out. So pretty self-explanatory. Lean back and onto the hands. Feet are elevated. We're out and in and out. So it's 1, 2, etc. If you can't get the feet all the way off the mat, I want you to touch the feet in, touch the feet out, touch the feet in, touch the feet out. That's totally fine. And if you're advanced, I want the knees coming to the chest, not just here. I want up, up, just like that. Okay. We've got 12 of them. It's going to go pretty quick. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Yes. Good. Plenty of modifications for that. Great job, team. Good, good, good. Moving into a curl and a press. So we're combining a bicep curl with a shoulder press. All the way up and into that press position. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Up, press. Again, 10 of these. Dropping reps every time. Good. Absolutely. Great job. Good. After that curl press, grab a drink of water if you need to quick. We're moving into an RDL row. So very similar position to the kettlebell swings. We tip the hips back. But instead of just down and up, we got to add a row. Okay. So we RDL, hit a row, all the way back up. So again, watch me from the side. Hips are back. Back is straight. Dumbbells are pulling up like I have pockets, right? I'm aiming for my pockets and then stand all the way back up. You've got 8 of those. So RDL down, row, stand up is 1. Choose your weights accordingly. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Nice. Getting a little bit more of a static stretch in that hamstring. Good. 8 of those. Nice job, guys. Good. As soon as everybody's finished with that one, you're coming down to the mat. Because from here, we've got another ab move here. All right. We've got what's called an L sit. So in an L position, my feet are all the way out straight. We're rolling down and back. We're sitting all the way up. Probably gonna help if you have a weight. So I would grab a weight. Okay. Rolling down one vertebra at a time. Steady yourself. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Down and up. Five and 6. Woo. Nice job, guys. It's easier with weight. Trust me, you got some resistance on you. It's helpful. Okay. Great job. Good. All the way up tall. We are going to go ahead and we are going to drop back one dumbbell at a time. So drop and squeeze, drop and squeeze. It's a tricep extension, one side at a time. Okay. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend and extend. Good. 2, 3. Once you get to your 4, go ahead, switch sides real quick and get after it. Nice. Good. That's our 4. Let's talk about our 2, right? Because we went from 16 to 2. Now we're on to 2. 2 is a burpee. I don't want to hear any moans, groans, anything like that. You got plenty of options, right? Regular burpee looks like this. Hands down, feet shoot back, chest to the ground, feet shoot in, pop up. If you need a modification, watch me. Go ahead, bend down, step back, lower yourself to the floor, come up, step in, stand tall. Was that so hard? No, right? We've got this, right? Always able to take those modifications. Challenge yourself here. Again, if you just had, a surgery that you're recovering from, do it to the best of your ability. You could just do squats instead, something like that. But let's get it, guys. It's just 2 burpees. In 3, 2, 1, come on. Good. All the way up from 2. Woo! Nice job, guys. Good. Grabbing some water here. Again, taking a much needed recovery break, but to prepare for what's coming next, right? And what's coming next is another round through that waterfall that's much faster than the last, because we now know what to expect, right? So here's your time. Grab some water. Take a little bit of a recovery. Woo! So we'll split this waterfall in half. Meaning we'll break it in half, okay? So we got 16 kettlebell swings, 14 frontal lateral raises, so 7 of each, 12 in and outs, that's our ab move, and then 10 curl press. After that, we'll take a little bit of rest and finish off the rest of it, okay? So stick with me throughout it. Maintain a good pace. Turn your brain off. Just move your body. All right, here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Swings. 16 of them. Good. Woo. After that 16, that heart rate should be up a little bit more. Good. Switching right to your front lateral raise. Let's go. Good. 7 of each of those. After you hit your 7 to hit 14 total, you're down for your in and out. Whatever modification you're taking, 12 of them. Good job, y'all. After your in and outs, you've got a curl press. Good. Woo. After you finish your 10 curl press, let's take a rest. And much deserved rest. Good job, guys. So as you're catching your breath, let's review the back half of these exercises, okay? We've got RDL to row. So we're coming down, hit a row, all the way back up. L sits, easier with weights. Tricep overhead extension, one arm at a time, 2 burpees. We just did 4 exercises, rested. Now let's hit the back 4. Here we go, RDL to row. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, rolling all the way to that pocket. Almost driving the elbow back, like somebody's standing behind you. You want to elbow them in the face, all right? So whatever coworker you feel like that is, do with that information as you wish. Into L sits. When you're ready, you got 6 of them. I cannot stress this enough, guys. Slow roll on the way down. Slow vertebral row. All the way down, all the way up. Great job. After your L sit, chances are you're probably grabbing a little bit of a lighter weight. I've got a 10 for my single arm tricep extensions, but it's all about the form. Bend, extend, squeeze. Good. When we only hold one dumbbell, you've got to focus on that core a lot more, shoulder stability a lot more. Everything's got to work together just a little bit better. Great job. Then you're hitting your 2 burpees. Nice job, y'all. Good. Everybody's catching their breath. You're taking an opportunity to grab a drink of water. After we rest for about a minute, we're going to hit that waterfall again, right? That's the entire workout today, is going through that waterfall. Making sure we are challenging the body, put a lot of good resistance through the tissues. And if you add it up, guys, at the end, right? If you're doing 16 kettlebell swings to start, you times that by 4, that's a heck of a lot of kettlebell swings, right? That's a good set of movements. And even burpees, by the time we're done with it, right? It may only be 8 of them, but still, it's 8 more burpees that we weren't doing before, right? That's what it's all about. So 30 more seconds of rest, and we're getting back into it. So make sure you've got that kettlebell weight close to you. Frontal lateral raise weight close to you. You're getting down for the in and outs, and then you're also up for that curl press, okay? We've got it. Hype yourself up. We can do it. Whole goal is we get through a little bit faster every time. We're increasing our speed here. All right, 8 seconds. Grabbing that kettlebell. Swing it like you stole it. We got a team. 3, 2, 1. Come on. Good. If your form does not look like this from the side, we got to go ahead and we got to take a second. Audit that form. Back is straight every time. No curves in that back. This is a hard move to master, guys. So if you're feeling a little uncoordinated, you're like, hey, I'm struggling here. You're okay. You're in good company. But keep working on it. All right? You guys can always send me form videos. I feel like, hey, this just feels weird. I don't feel like I'm doing it right. Please send them to me. So many of you already do that. It's awesome. Good. Okay, 7 of each of those. And then you're down to those in and outs. Follow. After you bust out those in and outs, you've got a curl press. At 10. Good. Again, halfway through, guys, take a break. Catch your breath. Good. As you're recovering, 4 more exercises, but you know that the workload here is a lot less, right? So we've got RDLs to rows, 8 of them. L sits at 6, tricep extension at 4, burpees at 2. Okay? We can do it. 10 seconds. Come on. Okay, great way to get through a lot of work in a short amount of time. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. RDL, row. Good. Maybe challenge yourself on this round with those L sits too. Maybe you grab a little bit of a heavier weight than you've previously been using. You never know if you don't ask. It's true in life. It's true in workouts, right? You will never know what you're capable of until you start doing it. Let's finish this one strong, guys. Come on. Think about it. When you're doing these tricep extensions, right? Maybe you don't love them. You could be doing push-ups. All right? It could be so much worse. It could always be so much worse. We could have started with 16 burpees, right? Perspective is everything. Great job, guys. Woo! Nice job. Again, catch your breath here. So we still have the opportunity to run that back one more time. But we'll take plenty of rest here, another minute or so. Again, if you're struggling with, okay, where do I put my hands, right? Am I standing like this? Am I standing like this? Am I leaning against the wall? Anything that just keeps your chest upright, okay? So if you're leaning against the wall a little bit and your lungs are all the way open, they're not hunched over. I know it's easy to do, right? Because we want to take a break, we're tired, but keep it up, keep it open. That's what we gotta focus on here, okay? So this is your last time through. Let's claim it now. So going through this the last time. Again, opportunity to challenge yourself here. Maybe you're picking up a little bit of a heavier weight that you did before. Maybe your form has been compromised with the weight that you choose So, or you previously chosen, so you're going down to a lighter weight to control it, right? Maybe you just really can't get these tricep extensions down without feeling like your shoulder's going to be bothered. Grab a 5 instead of the 10 that you've been using, right? Make a smart choice here, but also make a choice that pushes you harder this last little bit, all right? So some exercises can go up, some need to come down. Let's go ahead and do that. All right, I've given you more rest than I said I was going to. An extra 30 seconds. 15 seconds, we're running back through it, okay? Here we go. Again, turn your mind off. Let your body move. We've got this in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's work. Don't forget, it's 16. Whew. I found myself wanting to quit around like 12 or something like that. Not ideal. Pushing through it, guys. Last little bit. Dominate. Many of you are probably at war with your mind right now, right? You're thinking, I didn't want to do a 3rd round or a 4th round, right? I would have been just satisfied with 3. Well, that's great. But the satisfaction that you would have felt from that is not bigger than the guilt that you would have felt from knowing that you could have gone another round, right? Temporary satisfaction will never, ever outlast you knowing you could have done more. So think about that and push through it. I know it's not the easiest thing in the world that you guys have ever done. I don't write workouts to be easy. I write them, but every time you do them, something inside you changes. Whether that's the belief in yourself, whether that's the strength in your body, the weight on the scale, the inches on the tape, the ability to perform your job better, be a more attentive mom, wife, husband, brother, friend, whatever. Every time you press play, something changes. But if you don't press play, nothing changes. And I don't know about you guys, but it's a hell of a lot scarier than changing. After your pro press, to still take your second, catch your breath, and then finish out the rest of that, okay? I would so much rather struggle through workouts a few times a week than struggle through life every day because I hate the way that I feel, or I hate the way that I look, or I hate the way that I perform in my job, right? Misery is not fun. Misery is not being the best version of yourself, right? So show up with me for 30, 35 minutes. We've said it before, but it's not that deep, right? It's not that deep. That time, it's not that deep. We've got it. I know every single one of your times are valuable. My time's valuable. But 30 minutes, we can do it, right? Look at your screen time if you don't believe me, right? Trust me, you got 30 minutes. Whew. We're struggling through this, guys. Good, last little bits here. Last times you got to do these exercises. Finish strong. You're right at the end. Make those burpees your biatch, right? Finish them up. You guys got this. Good job, guys. Finishing strong. You're almost done. Maybe you're already done. Keep it moving until you finish that out. You've got this. You've got this. I'm gonna cap everybody at about another 40 seconds. I mean, you've got 40 seconds to finish in this last round as much as you can. All right, keep it up. Let's go. Fight the demons in your mind. Fight the bitch voice in the mind. Find the boss voice. You're almost finished. You can do this. You can do anything, right? You crush a 30-minute training with Kelsey workout. You're unstoppable today. All right, anything that comes your way, you've got it. 15 seconds to finish up. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Then we're stretching out. You guys have got this. Good. Push, push, push for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, done. Cut it off. Great job. Good. If you've just finished or if you've been resting for about a minute or so, no matter where you are, we're all going to go into a stretch. Okay, so feet wider than shoulder width apart. And let's go ahead and just forward fold. In this forward fold here, I kind of like to walk the dog a little bit. So bend knees, sometimes both the knees at the same time. Good, and then come over to a low lunge. Again, post-workout, no problem, sitting in these holds, right? Other side. I just don't want you holding anything like that before a workout. It can actually make you tighter, so. Good, and then from here, come on to all fours. And let's start not with a cat camel, but some scapula retraction, okay? Those are your shoulder blades. So you're gonna drop your shoulder blades down, pick your shoulder blades up. So let them move through this motion. Drop them down, pick them up. Down. Good. Nice. We don't get enough movement through that T-spine. Okay? And speaking of that T-spine, put the right arm behind the head, okay? Let's close and open all the way up. Good. One side's done. Let's go the other side. Good. And then put the both hands back down. Now we can take those cat camels. So drop the belly down, round the back all the way up. Or cat cow, whatever you want to call it. I've heard it called so many different ways. Cat camel, cat cow. Nice. Good. And then slowly back into child's pose. Walk the arms out in front of you, armpits towards the mat. And then hips down, chest up. Cobra position here. It feels so good on the abs. Good. Hips back, and then let's bring one knee in and stick the other leg back behind you. Good, and then swap sides. Good, now feet together. Feet out a little bit farther in front of you first. And then bring the feet closer to you. Picking that chest up right. You can keep the feet like that or cross them. Left arm across the chest. Swap sides. All right, guys, good. And we are finished. If you need to stretch out anything else, you have permission. Go ahead, take all the time that you need. Celebrate yourself. Feel good about what you just accomplished, right? Give yourself a pat on the back. And I know, guys, that my advice sometimes can be a little intense, right? It is meant for you, okay? I know you can handle the intensity, right? Because Everywhere else in the world, a lot of the times sugarcoat stuff, right? We don't talk about how hard things are or how to move through hard things, right? Here together as a team, we're going to show up. We're going to talk about the hard stuff. We're going to talk about how to get through it. We're going to talk about how you can be better, right? That is what you have signed up for, and I'm so proud of you for being here. So as always, thank you for training with Kelsey. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you later this week for our other workouts. Bye.